Hello, my name is Hans Anderson. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you, Professor Leo, for giving me another opportunity at this. And I just want to go ahead and walk through everything first as far as my business proposal goes. But want to first acknowledge that I, Hans Anderson, acknowledge that the A-track is designed to simulate the real world and that there is no rubric to follow. So this is my acknowledgement of requirements and understanding that I can be rejected for this. And I also just want to say that Gene's Barbershop Co. LLC is a real business partner that I am working with and who I have already spoken with and taken down notes for what he's looking for. So now that we got that out of the way, I'd like to focus on what is the business. So Gene's Barbershop Co. or company is a barbershop ran by Gene Garcia. He's a dual licensed barber and cosmetologist with more than 15 years of experience in the industry. So he's a sole proprietor, dual licensed barber and cosmetologist, and so on and so forth. His payments and actual scheduling runs on Square, and I've went ahead and already gotten the Square API. I was glad that that's free, so hopefully I can actually integrate this, and he'll take my final product at the end of the semester. This is his website, jeansbarbershopco.com. And like I said, he operates as a sole proprietor. A lot of what he does is he's handling everything himself as a one-man shop. So it includes cutting hair, scheduling appointments, managing walk-ins, answering phone calls, and processing payments. The shop has established an online presence and serves a loyal base of returning customers. So what is the business problem? So last year, Gene suffered a serious hiking injury while he was out kind of in Deer Creek Canyon, and he tore his rotator cuff along with the tendons connecting to his bicep and elbow. So he required surgery, was out for multiple months, and had a lot of physical therapy to do as well. And so after that extended period of time away, he's now returned to the shop, and now he's managing a large wave of demand of returning customers while still recovering. And a lot of what he's managing is him kind of talking on the phone like this and still buzzing someone's hair. So it's a lot at once. So as a sole proprietor, he's responsible for every aspect of running the business. Like I said, cutting hair and the workload is becoming unsustainable and is starting to affect both his recovery and the quality of service that he can provide. So, what is my proposed solution? My proposed solution is develop an AI-powered touchscreen kiosk application that automates key tasks inside Gene's Barbershop. The kiosk would allow customers to check in, book appointments, and preview hairstyles using the facial image processing, kind of like AI image generation for what type of haircut they may want. And then they could also interact with the system through voice commands. I'd also like to add to this that I'd like to find a way to have any phone calls that go routed to his business be directed to that AI model, the large language model that can actually respond and do some basically like an AI receptionist. So my three main key AI components is going to be voice AI, computer vision, and a large language model. For my voice AI, I decided to do PYTTSX3. It's a local Mac operating system, text to speech, so there's no internet required. And then the speech recognition with the sound devices on the back end. So then the customers and Gene can both speak to the kiosk hands free. And then the AI receptionist, like I had touched on, that's what I'm calling it. The screen features the full two-way screen voice conversation with intent detection, and also book appointment screen time. Book appointment screen includes a mic button for speaking a preferred date and time. I'm just going to expand this so it's easier to see. The computer vision is going to be capturing a live webcam feed with a gold-faced guide oval overlay over the face. I'll show you. Maybe it works while I have this camera on. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. So it's going to help customers position their face with that. And then when the customer taps capture photo, Pillow, which is going to be doing the image generation or image using the image generation on that end, is going to be doing the top fade or skin fade or whatever type of haircut they want to use directly over their photo, which lets the customers see before they book. And then the large language model is going to be a local intent engine just for now. I haven't picked exactly which one. I'm kind of leaning towards Gemini just because they have the local APIs, but I'm also open to using some of what NVIDIA has to offer too for free. can also update my billing information, see what other options would be through like OpenAI too. So local intent detection engine, no external API for right now. It would just parse natural language from voice to text input and then identify the customer's intent across the 9 categories, which is booking, uh, walk-in, check-in, services, wait time, hours, pricing, staff schedule, and more, and responds conversationally, designed to be upgraded to the cloud API for production deployment. Also, any of the data is going to be through SQLite. Just want to state that. And so the expected outcomes, this solution will allow Gene to stay focused on providing haircuts while the kiosk manages customer intake. I don't want to go too long. Let me go ahead and, yeah, I touched on SQLite. I also want to run through my flow chart that I created. So we have the welcome screen of the kiosk, walk in, check in, book appointment, preview hairstyle, and AI receptionist. That goes to the walk in, check in, and then to the check in screen, book appointment, all this information here. Preview hairstyle. This is going to be with the camera feed. Kind of zoom in here to make it a little bit easier to see. So capture photo, and then you can see the different preview. Oops. Still kind of getting used to this. This is my first time using Lucid app, so I apologize if this is incorrect, but did my best. AI receptionist, how can I help? Mic listening, say a command, or type your question. So this is the one thing I wanted to show you was here's 2 different options. One would be a voice prompt from Gene himself, where he could say Gene schedule. This would then prompt a login screen with the user and password. Here's the forgot password path, as well as the reset link, but this is also the actual internal view. So we want to make this confidential so customer information isn't being revealed. And then if the customer said so, the voice prompt, it would actually schedule an appointment and redirect. Oops. And redirect going up to the book appointment path. So that is my flow chart. And for the actual demo itself, I did actually get the microphone to work. We'll see if it actually works over Zoom. So I'll go ahead and run the application. So here's the graphic user interface. Just want to show this real quick. So here's the walk-in queuing system. So we'll say Adam Smith is going to be getting a men's fade. Queue number 2, we'll do Jennifer Garcia for a women's cut and queued. So that works like so. For booking an appointment, it's the same way. Adam Johnson for a taper fade. And we'll see if this works. I'd like to book it for March 20th at 10:30. Okay, not working for that. So still working on this. We'll just do March 20th for now. Okay, time TBD. So that did work in some regard. So for the preview hairstyle, we'll see if the camera does work while Zoom's on too. So it does. Yep. So that does work. As far as capturing the photo, I think it will crash it. So I'm not going to do that for now. Just the demo running on the local API. I don't want to cause any issues for now. And then for the AI receptionist, we'll see if this works. Hi, I'd like to schedule a men's fade on March 20th at 1 p.m. I would like to book an appointment for March 20th at 1 p.m. Okay. Happy to book an appointment, head to the book. Okay, so there's still some things to work on. But anyway, that's going to be just my, oh, one last thing I do want to show as far as his side, his staff login. This would be his login. I do want to show just like forgot password in case he needed that. So that is a thing. Go back to the staff login. Oop, I was already there. So Gene 303. And then this is going to be his essentially his internal view for the scheduling. And obviously still lot needs to be worked out. And obviously getting external APIs like Square integrated with better LLMs involved. So still working on stuff, but this is my business proposal for now. Please let me know if you have any questions. And if you want any changes to this, please let me know because I will be at my computer for the rest of the night working on homework. So please just let me know. Again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to still get this in. So anyway, that's my presentation. Thank you.